What's up? Big D back again, taking a break from the studio. Now we're going to talk about minute 2 of Clerks 2, the opening sequence. Again, we're going to go through the same cycle as we did in the first video. Break it down bit by bit. Camera work, editing, music, all that kind of shit. Right, anyway, let's go. Camera work for minute 2. Again, it's mainly close-ups and mid-shots. Even though there are a few different techniques used in this one, there's a bit of tracking used to make a close-up, not close-up, sorry. It tracks quite a bit to turn a mid-shot into a close-up, into extreme close-up. Other than that, again, like I said, it's all mainly low-angle close-ups. I think there's a few, 1 or 2 high-angle shots in there, which are pretty cool. Adds. Sorry, try to spark up. Which adds to the character's feeling. I'm guessing. That's the way that I look at it anyway. Now going for the editing. Now, second minute after, like I told you, the first minute fire, blah blah blah, black and white. The first minute it goes into colour, and basically why they did that, I think, is to set a fine definition of where Clerks ended. See, up to the first minute of Clerks 2, and where Clerks 2 begins. That's why I think. There's a few nice fade-ins and fade-outs used in the sequence where, like, they have the fire brigade there, you know, and they use a few nice, like, fades in and out. They're pretty smooth, pretty sleek, pretty nice. What's next there? Oh, we've got music. Now, again, this is music-wise. Yeah, it's pretty quiet, pretty, well, no music there at all, really. But there is a little bit of music. It starts after the introduction of the dialogue between the two characters, Dante Hicks, Bill Her, I ain't gonna bother saying his name, I said it in the first one, can't say it again. And the other character which gets introduced, which we'll talk upon in a bit, which is Randall. So, basically, yeah, Randall, Jeff Anderson, they're both in the original. And anyway, after the brief introduction of the dialogue, that's when it cuts into the music, and the music gets played during the title sequences, and yeah, through the title sequence, and throughout, I'd say the first I'd say about 3 to 5 minutes that song plays, maybe. And that's till they introduce other characters later on in the film. Genre indicators. I screwed up a little bit. I said about the USQ productions. Yeah, I was meant to mention that in this half, not the first half. Hope God forgives me for that. Hope Vanessa forgives me for that matter. I screwed up. Yeah, fun like person. So yeah, what I was meant to touch up on for genre indicators, I accidentally did that in the first video. Sorry. I said about the narrative hooks in the first video. I didn't really want to speak about it because, like I said, is to individual interpretation on that one, pretty much. But all I'm saying, for me, narrative hook was after the, well, it's during the brief dialogue into the intro of the film between Dante and Jeff. Randall. Yeah, character's name is actually confused sometimes, you know how it is. But yeah, talking between Dante and Randall, and he just says this one word of the dialogue that makes you want to keep on watching a film. I'll tell you what that one word is: terrorist. That's all I can say for the narrative hooks, really. So I should stop doing that. Get used to it, because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos, but it's okay, it's all good. Character introduction for the second minute. Well, I've mentioned his name a few times now, so I better tell you about this geezer. Randall Graves, character name, best friend of Dante Hicks. Played by Jeff Anderson, great actor, funny guy. Yeah, and basically the way he gets introduced is quite funny, and again it's also a reference to the original movie, Clerks, that being. And basically, for him being introduced, there's the Quick Stop Groceries, which is the store that's on fire, and there's the Quick Stop Video Store, which is right next to the grocery store. And obviously Dante works in the grocery store and Randall works in the video store, but they both go in and out in stores, they're friends, that's what they do. And the way he gets introduced, he walks straight past the video store, which is what he's meant to work in, and walks straight into the Quick Stop Groceries. Fire's been put out at this point, obviously, and then you just see him getting pushed out by the fire brigades. And everything as well, he's got the same, the way he dresses, again, reference to the original Clerks movie. Look the same, dressed in the same way and everything, but, you can't really help that. Finally, titles. The titles are pretty bland for this film. And I can tell you again why that is. It's basically, you have Weinstein Company, a VUSQ production. It's basically them two for the companies, and titles for that is basically black background, standard white font, saying company name, and that's it. And then it goes on to the title of the actual film. Again, black background, white font, just says Clerks. After a few seconds pass, 2 comes up in Roman numerals. And the reason why I say that is black and white is so they can keep the feel of the original movie, because in the original movie there was after say a few scenes or whatnot, there'd be a title stuck up and it'd just be black background, white font, typical white font, saying whatever word it's saying. So I'm thinking that's what they're going to do for the original film, and that's basically all I've got to say on the first 2 opening minutes of Clerks. Now, sorry it had to be done over 2 videos, but it's the way it is. Now, now this is where the fun kind of comes into it. It's like, said that, I said, and quote, last media lesson before we broke up half term, I'm going to rip these films apart for the lols. As you can see, I'm doing this video by myself because other fan members don't want to leave the studio. Fair play, we've got a lot of work to do. It's not the point. But I said I'm going to rip these videos, rip these films for the lols. Basically, I wish I could rip this film, but I can. It's amazing. I mean, actors amazing, dialogue funny as hell. Just the actions of the characters funny as hell. Yeah, it's just gonna have you laughing from start to finish, pretty much. What I'm gonna do is, once this goes up on the blog, I'm also gonna put up the opening 2-minute sequence as well, so you can check that out and see what you think for yourself. Maybe you can see the stuff that I've seen. Hopefully you can. No, it's not a great deal because, you know, it's film. Film's art. Art's open to interpretation. Peace out. Big D. Be back tomorrow with the new film. Alright, peace.